What's going on, guys? Welcome back to YP Crypto. I'm Anthony. I'm with my boy Chris. What's going on, Chris?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Yeah, not bad, man. Not bad. Very exciting times. Exciting times in the crypto space.
Not gonna lie, I was scared yesterday, man.
Yeah.
We dumped a little bit, but yeah, it seems to have recovered a little bit today. It's looking all good.
Yeah. So, right, guys. So when we left you, it was just under 2 weeks ago. Bitcoin just hit 60K, and we rallied that weekend to 67K or just under. Was it
Yeah,
67K? Yes. And then we've been in a correction for the last, let's say, 10 days. And we dipped all the way down to like 58 something. And then 2 days later, we bounced all the way back up to 61.
yeah.
So Chris, talk to me, man. You've been in the space for a while. You've been in and out of the game, but this time 4 years ago, you was you're seeing your portfolio go a bit up.
Yeah, like 4 years ago, I literally, if I knew what I knew now, if I knew like I knew now back then, I'd be probably different in terms of my portfolio now anyway. But back then, I really didn't know what I was getting really myself into. All I knew that I invested in some crypto and it was doing really well. But for Bitcoin, we're seeing some signs of, yeah, for me personally, I've got some charts here I'm going to show you to kind of compare, but just go from my experience. We're not out right now. I'm definitely wasn't feeling euphoric. I'm not feeling euphoric right now. So I don't feel like everything's going to the moon. Very positive right now feeling. Back then it was kind of the same. Like we had Bitcoin was around $4,000-5,000 around this time, around 2017, and the price was going up a little bit and stuff like that, and all the altcoins started popping off. And you have to remember the market was a lot lower back then. I think it was like, I want to say like $70 billion, the market cap, and right now it's what, 2.6, 2.7, 2.8 trillion. So altcoins were popping off then. That's what I felt like it was going a bit mad. But in terms of like comparing Bitcoin like 2021 now to 2017, I want to show you a quick chart. I'll share my screen that I've got here. Yeah, so I want to bring up this chart from 2017 on the right and then 2021 on the left. As you can see, there's a head and shoulders pattern forming, which is like a bearish pattern. And in 2017, we had a left shoulder, head, and then a right shoulder, but it tended to be a fake out. And then you can see as the price rallied right up. We're kind of seeing that again. That's pretty much what happened like a couple of days ago. We had the left shoulder, as you can see on the left side, the head,
Yep.
and then the right shoulder we're at now. But if you look at today's price action, so this was like a day ago or 2 days ago, this chart. Right now the price is back up again at like 61K right now as we speak, and we're seeing these patterns forming, and it's looking similar to 2017. So we could see maybe not anytime soon. We might see a bit more downside at some point, but we could definitely see that playing out again, and Bitcoin going up, past 67K, heading towards $72,000. But yeah, that's it's scary how it's kind of like my feeling is kind of the same, that Bitcoin shot up a lot quicker because like there was less money back then, and all coins started popping off. Right now I wouldn't say it's popping off, but it's very positive and things are going up a little bit slower, but that's probably because there's more money in the market. It's harder to push the market, you know what I mean?
Okay, so based on the halving cycles, for guys who don't know, it happens every just under 4 years.
Yeah, roughly 4 years.
I think it's 3 years, 11 months to be exact, or something like that. So based on that, where we're at now, it looks like there's a good maybe 3 to 4 months left based on this.
Yeah.
How do you know we're close to the top?
Well, I've got another chart to show, and it's an intriguing one in the sense that it doesn't not necessarily about the price. So let me get this for you if I can get it. Can you see that?
Oh yeah.
Cool. So basically, this is the world distribution process. It basically just means when it's kind of like the fear and greed index. As you can see there, you got the red, orange, yellow, which is basically like red being capitulation. No one's interested in Bitcoins,
Okay.
Then you got fear. And then obviously you got the green and the blue, which is the belief and the euphoric phase, greed. So as you can see, those blue circles I've drawn there, that's basically roughly when the halving was. So we had the first halving, second halving, and then obviously we're on our third halving now. And as you can see right there, the price has rallied up to all-time highs, new all-time highs, and then there's obviously come crashing down. Now, what I want you to do is pay attention to the pink circles where that blue line gets into that box. That basically means that's when the whales sell their Bitcoin, or where the most selling for Bitcoin or a lot of Bitcoin happens. And you can see here, I don't know if you can see, I'm just going to draw, there's one top there, and then this pink one is a second double top, right? That's the first halving. Second halving got one top here, and then where the pink is here, a second top, another double top, which is a bearish pattern. Now, if you look here on the left, we've got one top, and we haven't completed that top yet because the green, we're still in the belief stage. We're not in that blue greed stage yet. And I believe, so like I said, the colors are not reflective of the price, they're reflective of the sentiment. And right now, if you can see here, the price is at 60K roughly. And the greed is nowhere near that box. So we still have some room to grow. When you start, you can go to Glassnode and look this stuff up. But once we start to see that green turn blue and start to get into the box here, that's when you probably want to start selling your Bitcoin, or want to get out the market and start taking profits. And by then, that black line there where 60K might be in the 100K plus. I mean, we don't know yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I still feel we have some time. I'm predicting January, end of January for the top for Bitcoin, and before another bear market. Whether it's an extended bear market, or we have a bear market and then we extend the bull market because of inflation and stuff, we'll see. But I do believe January there will be a correction on Bitcoin, a significant one anyway.
Okay,
but we got time. We got time.
So this
Wells
time,
are not selling it.
Yeah, I'm not selling. I'm not well. No, I'm kidding. This time 4 years ago, bro. How you said at the moment, based on those charts, there isn't euphoria. You don't feel this euphoria yet.
No.
How did you feel? What was the feeling with things?
I was excited. I'm not gonna lie to you, because I saw my portfolio go from like when I initially started at like 6K, and it was like around maybe like 60K, 60, 70K at the time. I'm obviously trying. I need to go back, but
yeah, roughly three to 4 months before the blow off, when Bitcoin.
Yeah, and then I mean, I was excited. That's when I started telling a lot of people a few people about it. Not a lot of people. I started telling a few people about it, close people at the time, that just say like, yeah, I'm invested in this. Do you want to jump on this? My brothers and stuff like that. But I wasn't euphoric. I know when I was euphoric because I was telling everyone, friends and stuff, and then like a couple of weeks later, it crashed. So we're not there yet. I was excited because I do remember that we did come off a correction. There was a correction around August, September, and then end of September, October, it started going up. And yeah, I wasn't euphoric though. It's just, but we don't know. We'll see what happens in a couple of weeks. I think November is going to be a big month for crypto, for Bitcoin as well. So we'll see what happens.
Okay, cool. I had a question from someone in our group, and they've asked me, when is the best time to buy right now?
In terms of what, like a dip or something like that?
Yeah, as in right now, would you buy, or when is the best time? Would you wait for another pullback or another correction?
It's all relative, bro. I'm telling you, it's all relative, like in sense, like it's up to it all depends on you, isn't it? Like not you, obviously, on me, just you as the person, whoever's asking the question. When do I buy crypto? When's the best time? What's your time frame? That's what I'd say in it to anyone. Like, you want 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 10 years. So anyone that's looking to make short-term gains, I'll say be careful. The market has, the halving happened a year ago, and usually if you invested a year around the halving event for Bitcoin, you most likely won't see those prices again, in my opinion, and you're safe. But if you're investing right now, you have to remember we just came from a little mini bear market in the summer, and a lot of people bought crypto then, and they're waiting to drop those bags on anyone, friends and family. Trying to say, so it was like a wild west out there. But what I'd say the best time to buy is if you don't care about the price. Dollar cost average. If you're holding Bitcoin for like 10 plus years, doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. But if you're looking to take some gains and try not to get caught holding these bags, I'd say the best time to buy is now, before Bitcoin goes past 67K, and then look to sell around 120K.
Nice.
Like, and that could be 2 to 3 months, 4 months from now. Just gotta be ready, guys.
Okay. Question actually from me. This time 4 years ago, I'm going back there again. Was everybody talking about Bitcoin? Because right now, everyone, I haven't really heard many people talk about Bitcoin right now, but I guarantee if I was to bring it up, they know what Bitcoin is.
You know what? Like,
I caught you off guard there.
no, like back then, I personally didn't buy Bitcoin. I didn't get into crypto.
Well, crypto, yeah. Well, everyone knows about crypto.
Yeah. So you mean like in terms of like back then, where people like was Bitcoin the main hype?
Yeah, as in crypto, it wasn't. As in, yeah, this time 4 years ago, crypto was like you was telling everyone about it.
Yeah.
Right now, are you telling everyone about it? No one's talking about it at work. Only, yeah, as in the workplace, like, I mean, there's about, I don't know, 100 colleagues in the building where I work, and only probably 3 people or 3 or 4 people that hold crypto. We're the only guys that are talking about it. No one else is talking about it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so so back there, so right now, like the reason I guess I'm not talking about it as much. I mean, I did most of my talking last year to try and help get as many people on board as possible. But right now, it's like, why am I telling someone about Bitcoin right now and to invest? And also, what's that person's intention? A lot of people who are trying to get into the space now are just trying to make a quick profit, right? And for me, if I start talking and helping people like that, it's the wrong reason. You know what I mean? Like, I'm here in the space to help friends and family, help myself obviously, but help friends and family if they want to get into just learn about investing generally. So I talk more about like passive income, right? Stable coins, earn a passive income. Start with that, and that'll blow your mind just knowing that you can earn 10% on your money compared to a bank. That's the first step, right? And then you can start talking about Bitcoin, crypto. And then back then, though, when I was getting people into it, I was talking about Ethereum, and I was talking about XRP. What else I was talking about? Oh man, I can't remember the cryptos back then. There was so many, all these cryptos, but it was all like paper. It was all like, this crypto is going to do this and this is going to do that. They're gonna, it's all about the new technology and what it's going to bring. And that's where the hype was. It was all about the speculation, and it wasn't so much about Bitcoin. It was literally about Ethereum, ICOs, all these dApps that are going to be created in the future. Is going to change like the different sectors of the, in the industry. And yeah, man, so that was basically the hype back then, 4 years ago, everything. And it's funny, it was actually coming to fruition, to be fair. A lot of these are like built now. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, XRP kind of dead at the moment.
Well, back then, yeah, everyone was loving XRP back then.
XRP, yeah. Let's talk about price action. Let's talk about price prediction going into this weekend, Chris. Let's pull off the charts of current pricing. Not the charts, coin market cap.
Coin market cap. Let me see if I can get that quickly for you. Yeah. You see that?
Yeah.
Refresh this real quick. The last time it showed 59K. I was like, what?
No, it's slightly gone higher. Or did it go down?
Well, 61K when I last checked it. It's 60.9. So Ethereum is doing really well.
Yeah, Binance come almost up at $500. Cardano.
The ultimate white paper coin. Yeah, and we got Solana, Polkadot, Doge coming back.
Yeah, I think in fact all the coin I've noticed, apart from Ethereum and Bitcoin, because they're back to where they were like a couple of days ago before we came back from the dead. All the other coins haven't recovered as well as Bitcoin and Ethereum. But yeah, Chris, going to the weekend. So we've had a bloody 2-3 days. We've been in the correction for the last 10 days. What do you see the price looking to be this weekend?
I will look, and just talking about Bitcoin in general, I will look for the monthly close. We've got Halloween on Sunday, the 31st. That's the monthly close for October. Now, the previous monthly high, I believe, I don't quote me, was probably around April or 65, April or May, I want to say. One of those months anyway, Bitcoin closed a monthly candle of 58K, right? And if Bitcoin closes above that this Sunday, it will be the highest monthly close on Bitcoin's history. Now, if you know technical analysis basic, right, You have a breakout, you have a retest where the price comes back down to retest where it broke from, and then you have a confirmation where the price goes above the previous breakout. So the previous breakout on the monthly, this is a long time frame, and the reason it's important is because long time frames lead to longer gains, or gives you a longer picture, right? 58k was the breakout, and it was the top for a monthly candle. It came back down to 28k, 30k, retested that, and now we're working our way back to try and go past 58k on the monthly. So I think Bitcoin, I mean, I thought Bitcoin would correct a bit more like today and tomorrow, and then Saturday and Sunday we would big pump. But it looks like we're pumping from Friday, we're pumping, today and tomorrow. So maybe what we could see is Bitcoin pump today and tomorrow, and maybe Saturday to some extent, maybe to like 67k, maybe 69k, maybe. And then on Sunday we correct and just come back down to like 60, 61, just to close a monthly candle, that the highest monthly candle. That's what I'm thinking anyway. But regardless, I'm hoping and I'm thinking Bitcoin will close above $58,000 on Sunday. I'm predicting 60k definitely on Sunday to print a new monthly high candle, all-time high candle for Bitcoin. What about you, bro?
Okay, before I go into my price position, let's say we close above the 58k, let's say we close, let's say 61, 63. Do you still see a correction coming, like a mini correction, or because we've closed a monthly high, then
yeah, that's a good question.
we're going to the moon?
That's usually the case. You got to remember, like, if we close 61, 62k on Sunday, Monday is the first day of November. There's another 30 something day. Is that another 30 days in November, right? For this candle to close. So it's very likely that from November, that first week of November, you'll see a correction, and maybe Bitcoin go to 58k again, 56k, but then work its way back up. But when that happens, that's probably when the altcoins will start popping off. Because
Yeah, it's
Bitcoin
been a
will
bit
probably,
quiet. Yeah.
yeah, well, Bitcoin, I think if it closes above 60k on Sunday, we may see next week for Bitcoin probably be like one of those, just a accumulation week, just flat sideways action. And while that happening, like people are gonna get bored and they probably jump on the altcoins and start popping off in November. And then maybe December, boom, Bitcoin goes 70, 80, 90k for the whole of December. And then right into January, and then bang, it may be the correction happens then, and then altcoins pop off. Obviously, I'm getting ahead of myself there, but we'll see. But yeah,
but yeah, and I think since the last halving, May 2020, I've seen corrections between anything between 5 and 10%, maybe 15%. But from May this year, that was a big one. And since that correction, we haven't had one, like a really big one. So you asked me the other day, what do you think the price is going to be? Because we're hovering at the 62, 63k. And then I said, we need a correction. I think we need to go lower, and it started to correct. And I told you, I see us going a bit lower before we make a move up. I still think that may play out, but between now and end of November, I don't see corrections more than 10-12%.
Yeah, maybe maximum 20%, if that. Yeah, I see the same.
I think if we had a 20% correction on Bitcoin, I'd be slightly worried. But I was really surprised that we bounced back in the last 2-3 days. I was very surprised. So my price prediction for this weekend, I say we're going to back to 66, 67k. And then once we close the monthly above 58k, I think we're gonna rocket to like 75k next week if Bitcoin finishes above 58. Ethereum will move with it, and then altcoins will slowly creep up. But you now and then you'll get a coin doing freaking 10x, 20x. I hope it's Polkadot.
Exactly. Random coins. It could be SHIB, it could be Doge, it could be whatever, isn't it? Just popping off.
All right. Okay. Something a bit more light. Bitcoin December. What's your blow off top price for December?
132k.
132. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Blow a top in general. I don't know. Like it could be December, it could be January, but I think that's the highest it will go. 132.
Okay. Cool. Man, I think that's about it, guys. Thanks for listening. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel. Make sure you buy the dip, invest, and we're out. Thanks, Chris.
Peace. Take care, bro. Nice one.
Yellow Pick.